In this lab, we're going to observe physical properties of 3 different chemicals: universal indicator, baking soda, and vinegar. We're going to mix them all together in a bag, and we're going to see what happens and be able to observe and identify physical changes and chemical changes. First in the procedure, it says to observe the materials. So I've got some baking soda, and it is white in color. It is a solid at room temperature, and if I scoop it up, it is a very fine powder. If I test the odor by wafting towards my face gently, it has no odor. This is vinegar. It is a liquid at room temperature. It is also clear and colorless. And if I waft it gently towards my face, it has a very strong odor. This is a material called universal indicator. It is a liquid at room temperature, and its job is to change colors depending on if it is in the presence of an acid, a neutral, or a base. And so I've squeezed some up into a pipette, and it's kind of an orangey brown color. It's a liquid, and if I waft a little bit towards my face, there is an odor, and it's kind of like rubbing alcohol. So now let's follow the procedure and put these materials into the Ziploc bag, mix them together, and see what happens. So I'm going to add a nice big scoop of the baking soda into the bottom corner of my Ziploc bag. So 3 scoops. And since I don't want the materials to mix together until I am absolutely ready, I'm going to twist the corner of the bag and put a little clip on it so that it doesn't mix together until I am ready for it. On the other side of the bag, I am going to measure out accurately 15 milliliters of my vinegar. So I need to get down at eye level with the graduated cylinder, which is the most accurate way for measuring liquid volumes. And I'm going to slowly pour the vinegar in until the bottom of the meniscus of the vinegar reaches 15 milliliters. And I've done it. And now I'm going to pour the vinegar into my Ziploc baggie, and it will fill one of the bottom corners. And you can see that it is clear and colorless. Now I'm going to add the 5 drops of the universal indicator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit extra, that's okay. And the universal indicator started off brown, and now something interesting has happened. We've got a color change. The universal indicator is still a liquid. The vinegar is still a liquid. So we've mixed 2 liquids together, but one of them has changed color. It's still room temperature. There's no change in temperature, and I don't see any bubbles. Now it's time to mix them together and see what happens. So I'm going to untwist my baking soda, and I'm going to let the vinegar react. I can hear fizzing and I can see bubbles, and the bag bag is actually beginning to expand. Something is being formed inside the bag, making it expand. And the color has changed from light orange to yellow, and now it's kind of a lime green. And it feels really icy cold when I touch it and mix the chemicals together. All of that solid baking soda is gone. Everything in the bottom of the bag is a cloudy greenish yellow liquid, and the bag itself is full of something. A gas. So a gas was formed by mixing the liquid and the solid together. Make some observations in your lab packet, and we will discuss it when we are back together.